So my third playthrough, I discovered that Leo is very weak to Comet. Like, you chew through him in probably less than a minute with Comet. Like, it's staggering how fast that is. So I've picked up on the fact that bosses might actually have sub-weapon weaknesses, which I didn't realize before. And then of course with Viola, I picked up on the fact that oh, so cute, such a cute emote. I picked up on the fact that Viola, you can use the mummy shield just to like wall her pretty much in any fight with her. Like, if she does the charge attack, just use the mummy shield. It's just, you don't even have to go over and pick something up. You just mummy shield and it works. I mean when she's not running into offense of her own accord. But anyway, so post stream last night, I ended up getting the A rank. That was actually just about, it was taking my endgame file where I got my double S rank and tanking it enough to get an A rank. So it's a little bit Mega Man, yeah. A little bit more than I realized. Not a huge deal. Like, the thing is, I've chewed through the fights pretty well for the most part, but it's like, I can see where like it pays to be maybe a bit more experimental in this game than what I initially gave it credit for. Yeah. So anyways, our main goal here is just to get to the basement. So I guess I should once again stress like what we're doing this run. We're basically looking for the 2 versus mode unlocks. There's 3 of them in the game. One is for Nubis, which we already got from the rocky shortcut between the Vic Viper fight and Viola fight. Which that's where I get the Nubis one. The other 2, the inert one, which I believe I'm mispronouncing, but that one is halfway down, I guess, in the kind of piston section of the stage. So that's what we're going to be like looking for. I remember when I originally played through this on the PS2, I missed that once like 3 times probably in a row before I found it. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I'll do my best. So, but anyways, that's the gist of it. So now let's get the rest of the EX missions. There are the other EX mission on the way here in my 3rd playthrough. So I get the one that you find during the Vic Viper fight, which apparently you can only find during the Vic Viper fight. I was puzzled why I didn't find it like afterwards. No, they actually removed the EX mission icon if you try to do it after the Vic Viper fight. Oh my god, my first emoji. Aww. Yeah. Lizard. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So anyways, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, head pat. So I'm gonna be basically going into these elevators until I find the right one. Yeah. I'm also not playing Naked Jehuti because even though it's not a factor for most of the trophies at this point, the remaining versus frame I have to find, one of them will not appear if you're using Naked Jehuti. So unfortunately, I ended up missing the one thing that is like preventing me from using that. So yeah. Hey Paper, I'm doing okay. I had kind of a rough day. I had to make an executive decision about my HRT. So yeah. What's your voice thing? Voice thing? What voice thing? Yeah. I'm doing well. Your recent tweet had me saying, "Oh, well, I appreciate Yumbo. Thank you." Katie. Yeah. Oh, there we go. But yeah, there we go. There we go. I was watching another streamer and her voice thing was so good. Maybe not want to talk like forever. Gotcha. Oh, I mean, I've had the same experience where it's just like, you know, some trans girls just have like the voice, like have amazing voices, like, and it's just like, it's like I don't even know. It's just like I just feel like such a fucking you know, just such a fucking toad, but you know what I mean. Like here's the thing. I have to understand that like there's this trans lady. I think her name is Mia. Her voice is so good. Oh, like that's the thing. Like I'm super like pumped for anyone that does find their voice. That's awesome. But it is something that like I know myself. Like I'm not 100% satisfied with my voice, obviously, but it's like, look at this little car. Look at it. Little baby car. The baby. But also head pat. Yeah. But yeah, it's one of those things that, like, I understand, like, I've come to terms with my voice to a degree where vocal training or surgery, gotcha. I'll always, like, 100% recommend training before surgery, because surgery has, I mean, it doesn't have the vocal, it doesn't have the success rate that training does, I think. Like, because the thing is even if you, it's just not like where it needs to be, I think, surgery-wise. I mean, I imagine like over time we're gonna see that surgery really become refined and much better, but everything I've heard about it is like it can work sometimes. I thought voice was all effort. I'm just too much of a lazy ass. I need to put effort in. My thing, here's my thing. I've come to terms with my voice to a degree where I understand that, like, at least me being like kind of present and visible, that, you know, having a non-traditional like femme voice, like having a more masculine voice is okay. It's okay. You can be trans and, you know, have a voice like mine. And the thing is I feel like there needs to be more of that out there, of coming to terms with like one's voice. I do absolutely understand. I would love to, people always come into my stream and go with my voice, oh yeah, like it's one of those things that it's just like, it's okay for trans girls to have deeper voices. That's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, I if I can like help somebody feel at least slightly validated, like that means everything. So hey transient, how you doing? How's things going? There's a couple of trans girl content creators whose voices are deeply jealous of, but Code and others make me a lot more comfortable with what I have. And see, that's the thing, is like I know absolutely what it's like to kind of, you know, watch other trans girls and, you know, listen to their voices and then just be like stunned how amazing they are. But it's like, it's not like, there's more to it than that. Like this ultimately isn't the thing that, like, you know, did I go down the same elevator? I went down the same elevator. Like, you can be trans and you can be feminine and you can have a deeper voice. It's okay. That is okay. And if I can, you know, like I said, help validate and make someone feel better just through, you know, kind of acceptance of my own voice, like, I will do that. I guess that's kind of what I have. That's the approach I've had, I guess, to my voice in a lot of ways. Doesn't mean that someday I won't like achieve some level of vocal training and maybe have it be a little bit more femme, but I'm okay with what I got right now. You know what I mean? I've come to terms with it, and it's definitely something that's like, you know, listening to myself back. Everybody who streams is like, oh, I can't listen to myself on mic, and I'm like, I understand the pain of it, but I know like trans girls go through an especially strong pain in that department, and it's something that you know, mic is the worst. Yeah, it really is. I'm like just going between elevators. I'm just like, take me to the place, please. There we go. I mean, this isn't it, but also, I just want to say this weapon here, completely underrated. I don't I don't know if anyone who like uses this weapon to any like large extent, but it's amazing for clearing out popcorn enemies. Let me catch up here with the chat a little bit. You're all valid regardless of your vocal situation. Oh, thank you, Tom Moran. But did I take the head pad or did I just like snap it on and off? There we go. Yeah. Also, hey Nebula, we're actually worried. We'd be super jealous at our voice. Feels bad we deliberately avoid VC for that reason. We're actually worried people would be super jealous. Gotcha. Yeah, your voice is in a good place. Yeah. I mean, that's a tough thing because like this is something that I think a lot of trans girls, a lot of trans women suffer with is I don't know what you call it exactly because it's not a subject I hear people talk about very much, but it's like I think the closest approximation to what I could say is like sympathetic guilt of like holding yourself back because you feel guilty that you're in a place where other people wish they were, I guess. And that's something that like I've definitely felt myself in different ways. But it's one of those things that if you have a good voice, Nebula, like, you know, be proud of that. That is not an easy accomplishment, and you know, it's something that like that's okay. Yeah. Also, hey, Floppable. But it is something that like, you know, one that I commonly get is I'm quite short, so it's something that, you know, that is like for a lot of trans girls that is definitely like a thing that like, you know, a lot of trans, oh shit, I'm not slowing this gun, you know, really wish they had, and it's something that like I understand. Oh, how did I end up on a zero shift? Jeez, there we go. So it's one of those things sometimes I definitely feel guilty about the fact that it's like, you know, here I am, I've been blessed with a lack of height, as weird as that sounds. And I know it's such a struggle for so many people, and it's like, you know, I feel guilty about it, so it's something that, you know, in this case, there's not a lot I can do, but I do, you know, yeah, it's something that I feel for people that, you know, fight with that. But I think vocal is something that like I could see that being a big issue too, is like, you know, having your finally getting your voice and then feeling like kind of guilty about it. So kind of in the same boat, I think. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Open door. Yeah. All right. We're going around in circles here, I think, a little bit. I think we found two of the connecting ones that don't go to the place we need. And I think we're just going between them. I'm lost in Fortress City. Help. There we go. Yeah, and it's one of those things that's like, you know, it's a tough thing because things that you feel potentially good about can be quite a, you know, upsetting factor for other people. So it's like I get like the anxiety that comes with that, and I know like, for example, this isn't like exclusively the reason, but I know that like I'm definitely a lot less like taking photos because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it isn't like my I'm a cuddle pillow. Oh, never gonna be small. And the thing is like I know lots of trans girls that are taller, and you know, there is like a level of like, you know, embracing that, but I understand it's hard. It's a hard thing to do and a hard thing to like kind of get a beat on. Because the thing is let's be real, like let's be real, tall girls are so fucking good, and the thing is it's just like every trans girl pretty much wants a tall girlfriend. So it's something that it's like at a certain point, like I know, I guess there's like an embracement of, hey, I can be that tall girlfriend. So, but it's one of those things that it's all about coming to terms with yourself, I think, and you know, the cards that one was dealt. I feel like there's a level of bias here. What? Well, I can do that, heck. Not gonna lie, one of the folks I was out with yesterday was super tall. That's powerful, I know, right? And it's very, very attractive. Okay, I have no fucking clue where this thing is that I'm looking for. Supposedly it's in around this area somewhere, but be damned if I've been able to see it. So I've apparently went by it twice now.
Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
I should probably read the description of... Oh, shit, I found it. I'm like, I probably should read the description to see where it is roughly. This is not ideal. Comet! Comet, ignore shield! I think almost all the sub-buttons ignore shield to a degree. Yeah. There, got it. Okay, so we found the versus mech we needed, so we're basically done here, so that's great. So we just progress as normal. We can pretend we're normal right now. Any plans on Dark Souls in the future? Actually, I hate to say it, Callie, I did Dark Souls in March, so the VODs are there if you want to catch Dark Souls. But unfortunately, I did just play through Dark Souls recently, so missed out on it. Let me see here. I feel like there's some level of bias here. I know, maybe there is a level of bias, but yeah, all good. Yeah, did a 0 to platinum run in Dark Souls through March, which oddly enough only took like 2 weeks. I'm actually shocked it wasn't that long. I don't have I don't have the girl part down, but I certainly have height down. Gotcha. I just shy of 2 meters tall, and it bothers me that I'm not even 2 meters tall. I see. I'm not sure how tall that is. Meters isn't something I'm used to measuring height in. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Not even. I see. Yeah, I'm right on the edge of like 5'3" and 5'4", and I'm trying to like. I kind of just wish I was 5'4", because I could just be like, well, I'm 5'4", but I'm like 5'3", like 0.999. Like I'm so close to 5'4". It's like obviously I should just round up, but it's like, I mean, I'm technically 5. Like, yeah, me and Floppable are like the same height. Feels like feeling you on the height part. We're not even that tall, but it's really weird body shape, which makes a lot of clothing options not work. Clothing is such an issue. Like it's an issue because the thing is clothing, women's clothing is basically treated like it's a very like, you gotta be in these sizes or else basically nothing fits. Nothing is made for you, and it's aggravating that it's that way. It absolutely shouldn't be that way, but it's frustrating because I mean, oh, there we go. Like I'm like very blessed in that department, and I still like sometimes find stuff that's just like, damn, why is this? Oh, we gotta get to the bottom here. There we go. This got spicy for a second. I still find clothes that it's like, man, this does not fit right. It's just like, but whoa, that was a little close. What? I'm like talking about this, and I'm also like dodging fucking pistons. It's just like, okay. Get into the right places to go. That's a big part of it. There is stores out there that specialize in like having better variety of like sizes and options. That's a big thing, because like you go into a lot of like outlet stores or just like small stores, and they're really just built around like what are the most like conventional sizes, and it fucking sucks. It's bullshit. I mean, routinely my problem is like for like sizing is I'm just a stitch above like your average like women's shoe size, which I know obviously this is even harder for a lot of other people, but it's like I can't just walk into most stores and find like it's literally like, oh, we might have something like that out back, and it's just like, are you kidding? Like, come on. Like, yeah. I found some good sources, and the thing is because I know it's even hard for me to find stuff. It's like, oh, it is like it must be like absolutely a nightmare to like find other stuff when you're bigger than me, and most people are. So it's like, gosh, like stores need to get their fucking shit together. Like 28 in women's clothing, gotcha. Yeah, it's one of those things that's just like clothing's a frustrating thing because it varies so highly, and it's just they're like it varies so highly within like a very small spectrum, if that makes sense. Like I can find two shirts that are both like medium, and they will just be completely different sizes. For example, yeah, common women's sizing, or common women's sizing, or feel really body shamey in a lot of ways. Agreed. Yeah. I had to order things off Amazon, yeah. And I found even for myself, Amazon is usually my, like, it's my go-to for a few things, even though fucking Amazon sucks, but, you know, sometimes it's, like, all you got, right? But, yeah, like, that's something that, like, for example, in our Discord, we have, like, trans resources. If you ever find, like, good shops, that's a great thing to drop into, like, trans resources, because, like, it's hard finding clothes. Yeah. Oop. Yep. No. Join Discord? Yes. Oop. Very good. Yeah, like our Discord's super chill, so it's like, here. Skirts have pockets. For anyone that is interested, here's our Discord. Like, it's super chill, honestly. But, you know, do what we can. Okay, I guess I'll just go through the next door, question mark. I've yet to find, like, I have a couple dresses that have pockets, but I've yet to get some good skirts that have pockets, but I think it's partly because most of my skirts are pleated skirts, and it's hard to do pockets on those. That said, I do have at least one that has like pockets, but they're like baby pockets, where it's just like, boy, I guess I could fit like a single mint in this pocket. Whoa. Oh, jeez. Holy fuck, that escalated fast. Wow. Okay, don't get grabbed and then beamed. That wasn't even getting crushed, that was just like, damn. It was small feet, but they're wide, yeah. And that's like the big thing for my feet too, is like I said, I'm pretty close to like average sizes for women, but my pads tend to run wide. Which is funny because like they have narrowed on HRT, they have narrowed a lot, but they're still like generally like a wide would be more comfortable than a standard size. Okay, so we got inert, so yeah. I prefer A-line skirts, and a particular one that I like to wear a lot. Yeah, I think every girl has like a skirt that they like latch onto. It's like, this is my favorite one. Yeah. I generally have like yeah, pleated is like my jam. I like the look of it. I always like how it sets, so. And I find it's very good because also pleated skirts work really well with shapewear. Yeah, so like give my hips a little boost sometimes, and it's good. because they sit very loose, right? So, and A-line's really good too because the skirt itself gives you like shape. So, and that's a big thing with women's clothing too. That I find like doesn't get said enough is like even for swimming, it's about finding what flatters your body. And the thing is most women's clothing is built to be that way, if you know what I mean. Like it's built to, you know, try to like accentuate or minimize like certain things, and it's sometimes really about finding just like what what works for you, right? Ooh, corsets. From a section especially for trans women. Ooh, very good. Have to check it out. I feel comfy enough to wear a corset. Corsets are so fucking cute. Like, obviously wear them like responsibly, but like they're so fucking cute. So I want to get through this section. This section is scary. It always feels really dire, and I'm like, I just want to go home. Why does our creepy dad want us to go to the basement? Ugh. Like, I hate this. Pleated is acting cute. Yeah, I gotta get some corsets myself. I only have fetish wear corsets, so that's not ideal for like daily wear. I'm like, this is something that I might get some looks if I wear out. Crap, ow. Whoa! These things need to back off. I'm just like, please, don't kill me. These things have like vacuum pulled. Oh, there's an energy thing down there. Okay. Wow. Enjoy your missiles and this. Yeah. Yeah, courses are always something you never like. You gotta be careful, just because like there are some there, you know, built to be like rib breakers. You don't want to go to an extreme, of course. Always gotta make sure to take care of yourself. And there's always that temptation to wear something that's just slightly too small, and it's like, bleh. There we go. There we go. Whoop.
ETR reaction gone. Narita destroyed.
The thing with Comet is, it does so much damage, and it can't be blocked. So it's like, this seems like a really effective weapon. Yeah. But anyways, I'm going to, oh gosh, I guess it is 3 a.m. I did start really late, up really early today. That's right too. You were up early shopping. Did it go? It went well. But yeah, you get some rest, okay? Like, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You get some rest, okay? Do you code? What's name? Okay, yeah, for anyone that might not know, I'm Code. I also go by Katie or Kat. These are all totally fine names. She, her pronouns. I'm a variety VTuber, usually stream 3 to 5 games a night. And yeah, tonight's a little unusual. I'm starting very late just because I had a little bit of like a mental health day where I had to take a break. Had to take a break and make some decisions. So tomorrow will probably be a more regular stream, I'm hoping. Although my streams have been a little bit erratic lately, just because mental health reasons. So it's something that hopefully I can get things like leveled out. If I find you're not fine tomorrow, I'll spend the day hugging and taking care of you. Oh, well, baby, thank you. I'll be okay. Don't worry about me. I don't think I want to be down there. This seems bad. Lit. There we go. For the longest time, I thought it was a programming channel. Oh no, 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 no. No, I'm Code. I'm a cat girl, and I've existed for a very long time. No, there's no coding here. The name actually comes from my nickname growing up was Code, which was just a shortened version of my original name. I don't actually. I know it's like, you're keeping like a piece of your dead name. I actually didn't mind my dead name that much, so it's not really a big deal to me. And I've always liked my nickname, so that was just the name that I had. Was short for Cody, of course, but it was something that, like, I basically since like age 3 everybody's called me Code, so it's like I've always been used to that, right? So it's something that, like, it never bothered me, I guess. I know it's oh, that was weird. Whoa. That was a little close. The moment you realize that it's like you're gonna get sandwiched. Whoop. Let's stay up here. There. Take care of that. Yeah, because it's a sick name. Oh. Just barely squeezed it there. I did. Yeah. But when I originally started my channel, I was semi-out. Oh, my arm. I was semi-out, but I wasn't like fully out, so that's partly, I guess, where the name like also kind of comes from. But it's just like I said, I've never minded my nickname, so I just kind of kept it. So didn't know where it came from. Finally, it finally makes sense. Fair enough. I guess it is something I haven't really mentioned too much, and it doesn't come up a whole lot. But yeah, the name I'm like moving to is probably Katie. Although I'm still kind of in the soft experimental phase where it's like there's a few other names that pop for me that I could see going with, but I haven't like went with a name in full just yet, or I haven't made the full change with my name. So this seems to do damage, but it doesn't seem to. Let's see. Is there something else we can do here?
Here I am, Dingo.
I don't think this is gonna be very effective, just because of the way this guy moves around. I'm kind of curious because so during my third playthrough, I've started to discover enemies have very particular weaknesses. So, and that see if those. And just because of the nature of this area, it seems like it might not be. There we go.
This reminds me of the old days.
Also, I will say this is a very small critique. I think this is probably going to be would be a lot easier to play on the PS2, partly because of on the PS3, the controller for the PS3, you don't have as much. When you need to cancel into a charge in this game, it's really hard to do that because you're kind of put in a situation where you have to, like, not mash it out, but like, so if I want to do like a charge spin like I just did there, you have to find the middle point of your R2 button, and that's when like you'll be able to cancel. So it's like you have to time the press of the button, like the distance the button goes down before it will register in the game, whereas the PS2 version you could literally just mash it out. Yeah, I'm illegally Katie, committing gender crimes. Yeah, yes.
Damn, I can't see.
Can't see anything.
Please defend. F-mine approaches. Please evade it. F-mine approaches. Please evade it.
Yeah.
Enemy approaching.
I'm here.
Like that right there, like it's a very like on the PS2 you could probably just mash it out into it, whereas this you really have to time it because of the button press. It was pretty good actually.
Lock onto the target. Distance to the enemy 8, 7, 6, 5. Step to the right. Step to the right. Defend. Step to the left. Step to the left. Defend. Distance to the enemy 1.
Yeah.
Enemy approaching.
Oh, I'm surprised that missed. I knew he was gonna move, but oh wow, he's just kind of just in there. And this is like, here's my thing about Zone of the Enders 2, or Zone of the Enders the Second Runner. I think in the little, like, over the course of the years, these games have gotten much deeper. I really notice playing this now that this game, the AI basically just runs on this whole, damn, wait, this is really quick, thank you. The AI in this game, like the whole battle system is basically just built around, I guess it was going to be homing missile because you get homing missile from him. The whole battle system is built around basically putting them into, like, you gotta basically put them into block stun and wait for them to, like, shield, and then you just cancel into a guard break. And that is the entire depth of, like, this combat system. There's no enemy asks you to do more than that, basically, outside the ones that ask you to do a very specific thing, like the Viola fight where she takes over the other unit, or, you know, that sort of stuff. And to me, that doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right because it feels like definitely like a lack of depth. It feels like a lack of depth on in like the wrong way, and it's just like, oh. Well, I guess like that's exactly what it is. It's just a lack of depth. There's just nothing here. Like, you basically, it's just, you do this. And the first game was guilty of that too, but like to like a lesser degree, because you're just never asked to do anything in the first game. This game, it's like, basically that's the answer for every situation when you're fighting a boss that has any kind of like fight to it, really. Just gonna take that hit, apparently. I hate these little things. Yeah. Just like, I hate these little things. I wish they'd go away. We're just gonna die here, I think, which isn't good, so I should probably save. Yeah. Or Nuba's Zone of the Enders. There you go, 7 websites I buy most of my clothing from in Trans Resources. Hey, awesome, thank you, Paper, thank you. Like, much appreciated, because I know, like, it's such a to-do, so. Wow, the homing on that, wow. Oh, thank you, what? Thank you, Yumbo, thank you for the sub, enjoy your sub, Miguel. Yeah, whoop. Whoa, we're gonna die, we're not even gonna. This is actually just a fight that's supposed to just like auto. We're not supposed to be able to die in this. So there we go. We had a really good fight, and then I don't know what the fuck that was. You only have to hit him like 3 times, and I couldn't do it. So welcome to fucking Zone of the Enders. Like, it's one of those things that, like, going back to this game and the first Zone of the Enders, it's like quaint, but it's also like, I just noticed, like, there really isn't, like, a lot you're working with in these games. It's like... he's teleporting a bunch. I guess I'll just mash. What we're gonna do is actually this. And... nah, you know what? We're gonna see if Comet works on this guy, because Comet has been strangely very effective. Because it homes really hard, and it goes really far. I think like what they're trying to do is they try to teach you the parry earlier, and I think like this fight, for example, utilizes like the parry, because that's basically how you damage him, is you attack the same time he attacks. Because I don't think there's any way you can do damage to him otherwise.
Initiating armor shell repair.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like, it's more of like, to me, like, playing this now, I realize like so much more of this game is like a cinematic experience than really like a gameplay one. which is, I think, like good on the developers' part because they do make you feel like you're doing a lot in this game, but it's like you're not really doing a lot. So that's a weird weird thing, but yeah. But yeah. Anyway, so how's everybody doing? What's everybody up to? Okay. So for this one, we want to zero shift really quickly over because it's our fastest mobility.
The main cannon of the battleship has great disruptive power. Watch out for the battleship.
Whoa, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, fuck, the lock-on is being a pain. Also another thing that I didn't remember until I played it again. Yeah. But on the plus side, at least we're getting to do some of the best parts of the game right now, so yeah.
All energy lines connected. Landing gear and climbing irons locked. Inner chamber pressure
Pistons better get out of the way, because they're going to be in for a bad time otherwise.
started revolving. I detect high energy levels. The battleship is sinking.
Pardon me, sorry.
The battleship
Fortunately, we got the one for clearing the battleships in 6 minutes, so that's not an issue for us right now.
I suggest
Oh,
using
the lock-on.
missile. Raptor destroyed. Enemy destroyed. Raptor destroyed.
Oh, I didn't know there was things on the back of this. It's interesting. Oh wait, I'm on the front. That's I was like, wait, I got turned around. Yeah, and that's the thing is like this game holds up visually in like a way a lot of PS2 games don't. So it's still a very nice looking game.
Pressure rising normally. Life ring has started
Yeah.
revolving. Ready to fire.
These little popcorn enemies are still like kind of chasing after me. They're doing their best.
The battleship has anti-aircraft lasers. Fresh battleships are coming close. Don't get caught in the
Whoa!
crossfire.
What? I think I may have got pushed into that. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this one off before the Raptor decides to grab us or attack us or whatever. Oh, maybe.
All energy lines
Oh,
connected.
we got our lockdown.
And climbing irons locked.
You can fly over here and try to like knock me out of this, but I'm fucking anchored, so bye. Yeah.
Battleship has anti-aircraft lasers. The battleship is sinking.
Oh, what happened there? What? Oh, I went really low. Whoop. What? Targeting.
Escort orbital frames are approaching. In front of the battleship will receive their heavy counterattack.
That's honestly the thing that probably dates this game the most. Ooh, that was really nasty. Is honestly just the lock-on system.
ETR reaction gone. Reinforcements approaching. Enemy destroyed. ETR reaction gone.
Does make me really want to see like a third mainline Zone Avengers game though, because I think that would be really tight. Like, give it to Platinum. Platinum would fucking knock something like this out of the fucking park. It'd be over the moon.
The battleship is sinking. Mummy head destroyed. One more.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Has anti-aircraft lasers. Enemy reinforcements
guys.
arriving.
What? No. What? No, 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 no. Shit. Oh god. What? Oh. Just, we blew up the trunk because for some reason we can't lock onto the fucking thing we need to desperately lock onto. Well, fine then. I'll just lock onto everything else and destroy all that stuff. Yeah. Because you know what? I can do that too. Whoop. There we go.
Reaction gone.
There.
Raptor destroyed.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah.
Vector cannon
Today's the 23rd. I don't know if Nier's out yet or not. Oh, that raptor. Oh, that raptor's also gonna be in for a bad time.
Pressure rising normally.
Just like put it right between them. There we go.
The battleship is
Is that
sinking.
it? Are we out of battleships already?
Enemy
Well,
fleet
gosh.
has been completely destroyed.
Charity's like, gosh darn it. Yeah. But it's like interesting playing a game that like I remember having very strong feels for when I originally played on the PS2. I remember liking the game a lot, but it's like it does have a level of like feeling really quaint. Oh, grab. Oh, it's turning with me. But it's just like this is like the one boss that doesn't really do anything.
Roger, formation 2.
Doesn't do anything really to you, so it's like. Oh, and ooh. Oh, that's weird. Oh, getting weird. It's trying to hook me up. There we go. As I was saying, usually you just get kind of right under his chin, and it's pushing me out because of some move. Oh, we broke the shield anyways. There we go. Yeah, this one doesn't really have a whole lot to it, but it's also like I feel like the game could have used a few more bosses like this one, because it's like it gives you a chance to kind of do, if you know what I mean. Okay, so for this, we're just gonna have to accept whatever we get out of it. I'm not gonna redo this one, so it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, so at least I'm feeling better. Chatted with one of my trans friends for quite a while earlier today, so definitely. Well, I had chat with a few trans friends earlier today, so I guess like hopefully whatever I do with my meds will hopefully work out better for me. It's definitely something that's like it sucks because I know as soon as I start seeing any kind of rollback, I'm gonna be probably really upset, but like I'm not where I'm at with things right now is not working for me, so I have to understand that I have to do something different. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah. Oh, thanks, Lock On. That's what I wanted. No. Go. But yeah, so hopefully we're getting down there. It's right after this section that has the last versus mech to obtain, so yeah. This game, I'm blue. Yeah. Yeah. I know this area I've picked up on the fact that doesn't stream particularly well because it's both very like just like dusty, but also like it's just like colors flashing everywhere. It doesn't always come out the cleanest on stream, I've noticed. That's just the fact that it's so muddied and also just so busy at the same time. Games before like the notion of streaming was even considered. Is anybody down over here? Nope. I still love the voice cut that's just like, hurry. Reminds me of the rocks from Dark Souls. I don't know what I'll do for like the Soulsborne series going forward, because replaying Dark Souls was like kind of the last thing I had to do really on my list aside of like Demon Souls someday when, you know, PS5 is a viable option. Like otherwise like the series, I don't have anything really to chew on outside of, I mean, the best thing I could probably do is find some like kind of third-party, you know, Soulsborne games to like look into. Okay, so do we have anyone here that is injured? I don't think so. Stop, you're killing me. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to not do that. Yeah. I don't know if you tried Sekiro. I did. I have played Sekiro. Basically, I've platinumed the whole Soulsborne series and platinumed a couple games twice. I don't know if you've tried Sekiro. Sekiros were very fun. I really like that game. I do find like once you kind of learn like the curve of like the parrying though, it does become like, it is a little bit of a pushover, but it is really fun. And yeah, after like Elden Ring I'm like cautiously optimistic about. Like, I don't know if it'll be my thing, because the word is it's gonna be very like open world in structure, and that's usually not my jam. Like I love the like Metroidvania weave of the Soulsborne games, so having something that's like completely open world feels like it might not be my thing, but have to see what's what, I guess. What are you trying to do? But yeah, it's a series that I've always enjoyed a lot though, and like I guess there is like there's stuff like the Surge and stuff like that where it's not from Software, but it is like kind of in the same family as like the Soulsborne games, so might be something for me to look into. Yeah. Oh, there's our first noticeable SOS. I think you don't really get too many SOSs until the big wave. Once you get to the big wave, you're gonna run into a lot more of these where you have to really take care of them. But ooh, yeah, there's like a bunch over here. That's not good. Oh, thank you, shifting camera. It's kind of clever though that they use Geyser for healing the units, because Geyser also stops the enemies from attacking, so. Leo said something, goddamn, I have no idea what he said. He's like, Leo, do the thing, and it's like, oh okay, sure. Because like during this portion, you pretty much just want to be in support mode. As long as you're in like, as long as you're just running pretty much full support, like this section like comes together way faster, I find. If you're trying to just fight, like it falls apart really quickly. I have to scratch my face. My face is so itchy today. Sekiro is perfection. Sekiro is very good. Like, Sekiro, I think, is probably one of like the better cases of like From Software's games being like a little bit more accessible. Because I think the thing about Sekiro that I like is it's a game about like parrying, but it's like it's less about like timing parries as much as about finding like rhythm with your parries. And I think that's a really cool thing, because it's like suddenly like it doesn't matter if you don't have like great timing. If you can find the rhythm, you can make it work. And like even though I play Soulsborne games, I wouldn't say my timing is what you call good. So like I've never played like really like parry heavy in anything because my timing isn't good. So something like Sekiro really stood out to me because it's like, oh, this is interesting because it takes something I'm not great at and like replaces it with something that's like more easily, like I can more easily get my like kind of find a beat with. Well, literally because it is literally about finding the beat of the enemy's attacks, which it's cool. It's a game that I kind of want to go back to. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is kind of more of a rhythm game in a lot of ways, and it's like disguised in such a like sort of digestible fashion that it's like it really is something that like you play it and by the very end I was like, okay, like I get this thing, I get what's going on here, but it's like just at first it almost felt like wrong because it was like I was just like starting to understand it so well. It's rare that you're given such a powerful tool in the Soulsborne games. Ooh. Escalated quickly. Guess those two were just right on the very edge, huh? I guess I should probably take care of these two, because they're like literally the last enemies on the field. Yeah, actually that one went pretty good. I have no idea like if that was it, but hey, maybe it worked out. I mean, one lev destroyed. S rank, I'll take that. It's pretty decent. All right. This is when JOT upgrades to version 2. Ara ara.
That was a cargo route during construction.
Ara ara.
And you will
No.
arrive at the outer wall of
There we go. Okay, so we're gonna save again. Save the levs. I guess we can probably save over this file. Yes. I do my best. I do my best. Ara ara. I need to look up what that means. Please don't. It's nothing good. It's just one of those things that it's like, it's such a weird thing that just like VTubers, just like every VTuber has to have an ara ara. Like, that's just how it is. It comes with the job, really. There we go. That's the most like friendly way to put what it is. Yeah. Yep. There we go. Woo. Yeah. So this one here is kind of tricky. I'm gonna see if I can get it. I think I'm probably gonna be fine, but I have a distinct. I know that I've missed it twice now. Partly because I forgot the second time. Because I don't think it's actually that hard to find. It's just gotta remember that it's there. Oh, jeez, that was rude. Oh my goodness, Tomaran, thank you. Thank you for the bits. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Thank you. There we go. Alright. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, much appreciated. There we go. Oh no. Callie, no.
Enemy reinforcements confirmed. According to fighting models, you'd better fight at long distance. Enemy destroyed. Mummy head destroyed. Mummy head destroyed.
Misses.
ETA
There we go. Okay, this should... It's not this one, but it is like the next one, I think. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the next... Oh, hello. Nah, it's the next one. So this, like, basically there's like a gate under these passes, or like stage transitions. Oh god, I need to do my taxes. Oh no, taxes are such a pain in the butt.
Target confirmed. Start attack. How about
I was, I remember doing my, I was doing my taxes this year, and of course it came up the fact that I've been like, you know, making a little bit more than I have, and also working for myself, and basically it was like, have you considered like doing write-offs? And well, it's come up about the fact that it's like, hey, you should maybe consider doing some write-offs. Like, you can do that, like business expenses, right? And anyway, so when I finally got my taxes done, they're like, oh yeah, like you're you're nowhere near like the income bracket that you're able to write things off. I'm like, oh. So I'm still in the income bracket where things are like still going to be like like damn. I have to spend money to like make money apparently. There we go. Joke on the IRS. I don't make any income. Yeah, that's typically historically been my thing, because my day job, working at a convenience store, it doesn't pay well enough actually to make any money for my taxes. I also don't fucking get any unemployment, which seems very not legal, but that seems to be a moot point that doesn't come up very often. Yeah. Is it stream money? The bulk of what I made last year was stream money, yes. But like seriously, I appreciate everything. Like it's great. It's great the fact that, you know, it's, you know, y'all are helping me out a little bit on everything. Yeah. I didn't know streaming was lucrative. I mean, you have to keep in mind, like, my day job was working at a convenience store for minimum wage, so I wasn't making money beforehand, really. So, like, streaming is still less than that, but it's like, what I'm doing feels so much more meaningful than what I was doing at the convenience store. Yeah. Like, I feel like this is, like, at least, like, I can grow and progress, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, working at the convenience store, like, well, 5 years later, I still am at the convenience store and I still have the exact same position I had. Like, fulfillment's definitely a priority, yeah. And the thing is like, I mean, like, convenience store doesn't have any dental or anything like that. So, I mean, like, earlier in the year when I had a dental issue, like, y'all came together and, you know, helped me out, like, a ton. So it's something that, you know, I know that I definitely have a long ways to go for, like, doing things that can, you know, hopefully, like, feel like I'm, like, you know, giving like back in the way I've received. But it's something that, like, the fact that y'all helped me out with my, like, dental stuff just, like, means a little to me, because otherwise it was just like, I guess this is, I'm just gonna have my face rot away. Cool. Bang fun, yeah. Who is this based Willow? I don't know who that is. Yeah. Yeah. Willow managed to pay for her butt lift and boob job with streaming money. That was around 20K. That's like, yeah, Willow's big though. Willow's like, oh, like Willow's like really big though. So like, I mean, a streamer my size, you're not gonna make like a living income off of it, but you're gonna hopefully like I'm definitely like, it's vastly improved my quality of life, to say the least. There we go. So just shoot that gate, go in through here, and hopefully we'll find our versus mech at the end of whatever the hell this place is. Whoa! Joe team here. Okay, that's interesting. Oh. It's easily grabbed and thrown. That's unusual. Oh my god! Oh my god, that was such a big combo. Nope. And I can probably do the same combo again. Oh, it wasn't in line with it. Oh, that's weird. You can't guard break JOT. Okay, well, there we go. There's our last versus frame. That should give us a trophy pop any second now. The trophy pops are really slow in this game, I've noticed. What? Oh. I'm gonna save, I guess. Oh shit, which one is it? It's this one I should save on. Hey Katie, this is really important. I need to know you have already given back in kind and then some, and I'm 100% sure translators who are in your community will be able to have a nice, comfy stream. All well, thank you so much, Hive. Where they can be cuddly and talk about trans stuff, I would agree. All like, thank you. I try my best. I know that, like, I guess, like, my thing is I worry that I'm not offering, like, a lot. Because I literally, it's like I say different times, like I just play like games on stream, but like I try to be there and, you know, try to be like supportive and, you know, open about talking about things and, you know, providing like a cool place to hang out. Give me my trophy pop, god damn it. I wonder if I have to go under versus mode to like make it pop. Just like have him pop. There it goes. Like I said, takes fucking forever in this game for a trophy to pop. You're doing a ton of emotional labor as well. Please do not undervalue. Oh, well, thank you, Hive. Thank you so much. Everything you are is more than enough. Oh, well, thank you, Yumbo. Oh, much appreciated. Oh, like I said, I still want to continue to like do my best and trying to improve the streaming experience as much as I can. Like I want to, you know, make this go places if I can. Not like just for my own benefit, but for everybody's, right? Like I want like to give the best streaming experience I can. Let me see. Trophies 90. So we have one trophy left, and I know exactly how to get it. So we're going to do that right now, and we don't even have to finish the game. So we have one stage left to do. And this is actually an interesting little like Easter egg that you can find in the game, which is EX Mission 20. At the same time, I really hope you're not feeling obligated to be anything other than yourself. No, but like I do want to try and do my best, you know what I mean? Like, and that's partly like why streaming like every day this year, like I'm trying to just like do my best and, you know, be there. Alright, so the very last mission that you get is Mission 20, or EX Mission 20, which is actually for the Vic Viper, which is Zoradius, which, oh, thank you, Tomran, which is Zoradius, which is an Easter egg, which is basically, yeah, Subsystem 573, Konami, reload, reboot the main system, version 1985, starting system, Vic Viper. If you can't be there, that's not a bad thing. There we go. Bad thing, that means you're are bad though, right? It's no, absolutely. Like I like being here, and I honestly think that like being here and being able to do this has improved like my quality of life so much, right? Because like I say quality of life, but also like my mental like headspace, because it's given me a goal to focus on, and you know I don't feel like I'm like kind of you know, like working at my old job felt very like I wasn't going anywheres with it. You know, I feel like I'm actually doing something meaningful here, if you know what I mean. Doing something meaningful and something that isn't like a dead end. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm sure like getting actually getting like what would you call it? I'm trying to think of like a typical thing we would sell a lot of. I don't know, like I'm sure like getting like fucking whatever off the top shelf is really helpful for people, but it's also like I just want to do more than that. And also it was really hard because I had to use a little ladder because I absolutely couldn't reach the top of the shelf. Like, I hate to say it, but when I was where I worked, I was routinely regarded as the tall one at 5'3", as regarded as the tall one, and they're like, you're so tall, like you could just go up the ladder and you'll reach it. Everybody I worked with was way shorter than me, other than my cousin who I worked with, who is technically a lot taller than me, but weren't always on the same shift. I think they felt that like putting both of us on the same shift was utilizing too many like precious resources of tallness. It's absolutely meaningful, and of course you should try to improve and make the stream better. Yeah. I'm smug. Yes. My smug emote. I love that one. I love that one, even though I feel like I haven't been like smug in a hot minute. Yeah, that one's mostly used for around Keed. Anyway, so we're gonna play Zoradius. There we go. This is of course an Easter egg, but also a playoff of Gradius. And yeah, you play the Vic Viper, which is of course a cameo thing in this game. So yeah. How do we select? There we go. Oh. So this is actually a pretty cool little Easter egg in my opinion. There we go. Need that speed up. Not really moving fast enough. This is probably as fast as I'm gonna need to move, so. Yeah. So it's a remake of the first stage of there we go. Remake of the first stage of Gradius. There we go. Oh, I actually took shield. Whoops. Galaga wants to know your location. No. Stop shooting. Mean. Oh shit, I actually have to hold the other button in for missiles. Good thing I have my shield, because holy shit. It's kind of a lot. Oh no, I don't like it. A hard no on all of this. Oh, come on. There we go. I need those options really bad. Oh, I should have been focusing on just the middle. Yeah. Learning curve. Alright. Whoa. Okay, we got at least one option. There we go. Okay, this is definitely like a section where it's gonna be like you gotta like try to like utilize like your shields and stuff. Yeah. Oh, I want that a whole lot. There we go. Oh my gosh, my health is so low. Yeah. What? Oh, gift. I really should have went with options like early, because like they definitely seem to be the most impactful. Yeah, small health. Yeah. Yes, retry mission. This game looks intense. This one is actually kind of hard, I'm not gonna lie. You don't have a good sense of depth on these projectiles, so I really don't understand what smug means in terms of anime. I feel like anime people use the word and I don't understand. Smug is like being, kind of, how to put it? I'm trying to think of how to describe smug. It's like being, like, how would you describe smug? Being if you can picture a small girl laughing like foo foo foo, that is smug. Yes. Yeah. Usually it's kind of being like kind of just being a little bit of a shit at everybody's expense. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna try and go for options early. Well, I'm gonna go for speed right away, because speed is definitely, like, necessary. Yeah. Yes. Give. Go. There we go. Ripple, I could take Ripple. Option. There we go. Gotta get those options, I think, early. Ooh. Many. There we go. Another option. Now we're gonna get Ripple. This Ripple's probably the best. Oh, wait. Oh, where'd Ripple go? Oh! Ripple's on the other button. Oh. Okay. Not what I expected, actually. Oh, Ripple's very, very good. It's very hard to hold this in, though. Let's just be very, very, like, conservative with what we're doing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now I got lasers. So, yeah, this is feeling much, much better. I missed the power up, didn't I? Yeah. I like the troll face. Yeah, it's a little bit of like that energy. I think that'd be definitely being smug. Yeah. I think there's another button I could hold in for this. This is very, very like unpleasant. Trying to hold in all these buttons. Yeah. So it's a troll face. It is troll face. Yeah, smug is one of those emotions we never use because we never actually have enough self-esteem to be smug. Oh, that's not good. But, okay, we take a lot of damage from those, so let's not do that again. We need one weapon upgrade. I'm catching all these lines way too late. There we go. Also, why can I only have 2 options? That's not right. Okay, at least I got my shields. That's good. I wonder if this is going to end with Big Core. I wonder what this is going to end with. Big Core is kind of canonically like the boss from Radius, although the Moy Head might be the thing because it's technically the first stage. I can see them doing that. Oh, there they are. Yeah, get fucked. There we go. There we go. Yeah, at least we're getting somewhere with this. Guess who survived the work week? Hey, congratulations! Yeah. Oh, gifts. Oh, many. Oh, we didn't. Oh, is this the boss? Okay, we destroyed one of the 2 Moy heads. Yeah. Yes, work week almost survived. Yeah, I suppose it is like the end of the week, isn't it? Just gotta wake up tomorrow at 8 AM for the last day. Gotcha. Oh. Ooh. Great, they're giving me all the things that just explode and kill you instantly. Well, maybe they don't explode and kill you instantly, but they hurt a hell of a lot. Yeah. Ow. But I have my shield, so it's like, what is this about? This is so weird. Oh my god, this is getting kind of intense. Boy, somebody slapped this stage together on their lunch break, didn't they? They're like, yeah, just drop a million of these, like, popcorn enemies. Oh, ooh, shit. Like, appeared right on me. Yeah. Hey, Honey Pun Master, how you doing? How's things been? Oh yeah, yeah. Speaking of things though, or rather, oh, gifts. I want. These are free if you didn't survive. Hey, it's a train. I'm like, I recognize you. Oh, they're using the train as like a version of Big Core, kind of. That's actually kind of clever and cute. This is really hard to get any kind of focus fire on this thing, though. Boy. Any day now. Oh, there we go. We got something out of it. Gotta get rid of these front lasers. Oh, we took out the back end of it first. Yeah. I don't know if I'm hitting anything. I can't tell. It doesn't feel like I'm hitting anything, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah. There we go. We did it! On your lunch break. There we go. Mission cleared. Retro Runner. And there's our platinum. Yeah. Yeah, that's great. We did it. It's 9 in the morning here. Should be long in bed, but not feeling sleepy at all for some reason. I see. Are you like in the Ukraine having lunch? No? Lunch break. I've heard of blowing packs out, but this is ridiculous. We didn't get top score. We weren't far off though, but I will save that. Yeah. We did it! So there's our platinum for Salamanders too. It's all done. Yeah. Yeah, it is 3:55 a.m. here, so a little ways till lunch.
Vic Viper wins.
Oh, that's really cute. I didn't know about that. Oh, they changed her hair color, which is an interesting decision. I guess they changed his hair color too, so yeah. There we go. So yeah. But that's game. So let's take a look at this. We're at 100%. Yeah. That means that's like platinum 52. Yeah. Midwest time, interesting. Yeah. Almost 2 a.m. here. Working night shifts, getcha. Yeah. So we did it. Let's sync up these trophies and that means actually, I think at the moment, April might be my best month for like platinums at the moment. I think previously it was January. Because I think this is like my 4th platinum no, it's my 3rd platinum this month. But I'm pretty close to a couple 100% too. So it's like, I could probably squeeze another 100% in or two. Live in Mississippi for a while. Very wet area. Probably Alabama is the same. Gotcha. Costa Rica. Hey Nosh. Yeah. It's very, very wet where I live. Like it's almost always raining and overcast. Yeah. I don't live exactly close to the water myself, but like it's close enough that we still get a lot of sorry, I think my head, I'm like trying to find which angle I have to tip my head at. There we go. here, Wiggles. Yeah. I always burn my feet on the road in the summer. Too hot. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I honestly find it way too cold here most of the time. It's just like, ugh. Even yesterday, it wasn't even what you call a cold day, but it was so wet and damp that it just sucks all the heat out of everything. The prickler in the grass. No good when not wearing shoes, I see. Perks of living in a port city close to the sea. Yeah. I mean, most of that's wet. It's like, bleh. Alright, so that's Zone of the Enders 2 second runner. So tomorrow night, hopefully bright and early, we are probably going to be starting Bayonetta. It's been probably like 7-8 years since I played Bayonetta, so it's going to be interesting jumping back into this. I did play Bayonetta 2 about 2 or 3 years ago, so we're going to be doing Bayonetta, and then after Bayonetta we are going to be doing Vanquish, which is actually what I'm really looking forward to, is Vanquish, because Vanquish is really, really good, and that's a game that I feel like I really, really want to go back to and get that 100%. So my problem is it's not wet, it's too humid in the summer. Yeah, humidity is really high off the water like that. Someone said Vanquish in 2021. Yeah. Wet humidity changed my mind. Yeah. I mean, that is the definition of humidity, right? Like it's just wet air. Alright, so we're going to turn this off and we're going to move over to the PC. So